Just in case you think I'm clickbaiting, I'm not. This build has been hitting for as hard as 20 billion per hit, and it's the best Necro build in Season 5 by far. Anyone saying otherwise obviously got dropped on the head a few too many times growing up. Yeah! Yeah! It's, of course, Bonus Spirit 2.0, fully optimized by the deadliest combination of gamers imaginable, Kim Jong-un and Serok. So, let's talk about this amazing build, shall we? Starting us off, this build got so insanely buffed this season that I thought Blizz was trolling at first. From already being the best Necro build and hitting for billions, to getting its damage buffed by a factor of 10x, or whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. Either way, as you may be aware of by now, it's a Bonus Spirit build, which is a suitable name, seeing as that's what you'll be getting after playing it yourself, you dirty dog. The build works simply by scaling two things: overpowers, which we gain from the Banished Lord's Talisman, and maximum essence, seeing as both Bonus Spirit and its key passive is buffed from it. And funnily enough, both of these factors got buffed to the fucking moon in Season 5. For starters, we have Overpower. The biggest scaler of this multiplier are the Blood Moon Breaches. So not only are you getting 50% damage by the Overpower itself, 60 from the Banished Lord's Talisman, but you're also gaining a whooping 150% big hecking damn just from a pair of pantaloonies in themselves. On top of that though, both Bloodbath and Blood Begets Blood was massively buffed in the Perragon board, scaling the build further. These buffs seem to have been a massive brain fart by Blizz, basically saying that they were intending to buff the blood builds. But hey, I'm not complaining. When it comes to the other factor, maximum essence, we have a cool new tech we can utilize, and this tech are the Boots of Trag'Oul. Not only do you gain 2 essence per enemy hit, but these splinters also benefit from bone splinters cast twice. And what does this mean? Damn right, we can shoot out 60 bone splinters out of our dick and benefiting us with 120 maximum essence. And that's pretty insane, seeing that 1 extra max essence boosts Bonus Spirit by 4%, and the key passive 0.5. All of these things combined pretty instantly made the build the best pit-pushing build this season, or at least top 3. Talking about the pit, it's obviously the best, but what about the Infernal Hordes? Well damn, it's pretty damn fine as well. It lacks a bit in the AoE clearing during the waves, but it blows up the bosses with ease, and you should be able to boost some shit newbies in there, no problem. When it comes to the skills, we first have Corpse Tendrils. This one is quite simple. It pulls in enemies so that we can blow them up, but it also spawns Blood Orbs, which we'll utilize in the Perragons. For Blood Mist, well shit, that's just a defensive right there. Bone Prison has a few cool techs though. For starters, we need them for the boots, for example, but there is more. First is the Imprisoned Spirits aspect. Slapping this onto a two-hander allows you to more than double your damage, seeing that you'll blow up twice as many bonus spirits. And to utilize this, we need to use Bone Prison. Moreover, it simply increases our damage and grants Vulnerable. Which is boring, but good. What's cool, though, is that when we spawn 1 Bone Prison and destroy the former, something amazing happens. It counts as if we're killing enemies. Okay, Mr. Paragaming Big Dick Senpai, and what the hell does that even mean? Well, shit, son. By slapping on essence on kill onto our rings and weapon, we instantly gain most of our essence back. This is just amazing, as it solves energy without having to waste a bunch of tempers on it. Solving resources has previously been a bit of a pain for bonus spirit builds, but this makes it way easier. For final skills, Bonus Storm is just amazing. This combined with the Shielding Storm aspect makes us near immortal. On top of that, it also grants crit chance and damage reduction. And crit chance is important, seeing as we'll need 100% to instantly reset Bonus Spirit. But that's not an issue, as you'll gain more the better gear you have, and it should then sort itself out. And in case your gear is complete dog shit, you can just slap on a bit of crit chance and you're Gucci, my dude. And for final interesting skill, we have Decrepify. This is also a simple one, as it's mainly just granting us damage reduction. Well, damn, son. What do you say we check out some gear and aspects, shall we? Hell yeah. What you need to know to start off with is that there are some important options you need to know about because this build will be changed depending on your gear. You can indeed play it freshly at level 100, that's what I'm doing here, and you can indeed still hit for billions. But if all you do is go to the planner, copy-paste, and tell me the build doesn't work, then that's on you, bud. Starting us off, a Shaco is just godly for this build. Don't have it? Well, damn, grab a shit helm with int and cooldown reduction. You can then grab the hardened bones aspect, or else you'll fucking die Ulmao. But Shaco should definitely be your first Uber for this. Next up is the chest. Now here's something cool about Bonus Spirit. It's a macabre skill, meaning we can get ranks on the chest. But it's also a core skill, so we can get ranks there too. And yep, it's also a bone skill, so we can get it on the boots as well. All in all, it's possible to get roughly 40 ranks in Bonus Spirit Elmao. Other than that though, ranks into Necrotic Carpus as a temper is massively important if you want to follow the skill tree, seeing as we're skipping it there and grabbing it here instead. And as aspect, the Shielding Storm is basically what keeps us alive, so let's just say it's pretty important. For the gloves, we're rocking the Grasping Veins aspect. Not only does it solve crit chance for us, but it's also a massive damage bonus right there. And again, core skill ranks is the name of the game here, along with working towards the 100% attack speed cap. Next, slap on a pair of pantaloonies and make sure that they are the Blood Moon breeches. Here you'll focus on the aspect, as it's by far the most important one. After that, we want a slick pair of sneakers. Path of Tragul is just a massive damage bonus for us, seeing that it can generate up to 100 goddamn 20 max essence. And seeing that we get more than 5% damage bonus per max essence, that's pretty balanced, I'd say LOL. Ranks to bone skills should also get prioritized here, the rest of the stats are mid. Now here's an important factor to consider. If you get armor as a GA here, then you'll get that cap sorted. If you don't, then you have to get another armor roll on your chest to get it sorted. For weapons, this aspect is what I was talking about earlier. Not only does your Bonus Spirit explode twice, but the second explosion will deal 140% more damage, having it on a two-hander. That's just massive, not unlike something else. Other than that though, Essence on kill will be insanely important to keep Spirit up, along with having Bonus Splinters cast twice for the sneakers. After that, we head on over to the jewelry and pick up the Banished Lord's Talisman. Ranks to core skills, attack speed, and the aspect are the most important by far. This is also how we generate overpowers. By having more than 275 essence when we cast, that's an instant overpower right there. Alright, and now we have yet another important factor to consider. So stop jerking off to my David Attenborough AI voice and listen up, damn it. We need to sort both cooldown reduction for our Bonus Spirit, and we need to sort Essence. The cooldown is reduced by 7 seconds when you crit, so there's 5 sec remaining after that. Having a Shaco along with rapid ossification ranks should sort the rest out with ease, so try to get that. And for the Essence in Season 4, having Macabre skills restores resource was basically enough to get the Essence region sorted. And why is that not enough now? Well, damn, with the new boots, we're able to gain a buttload of more Essence, meaning we need more Essence region. Having Essence on kill on top of that wherever you can makes it possible to instantly restore up to 200 Essence or so. But ideally, you would grab GA Essence on kill for it to be easy peasy. In any way, When you have that, slap on the sacrificial aspect as we're sacrificing all of our minions and serration for big hecking damn. Well shit son, gear and aspects are now done. This planner will be in the description of course, but before anything else let's check out the Book of the Dead. We're picking up the crit chance to start us off, followed by some lovely overpowered damage and finally crit. Great job friends, you even managed to complete the Book of the Dead. You deserve a treat, I feel like. So go grab one, and we'll check out the skill tree right about fucking now, and then we'll take some tips and tricks. Starting us off, we have the Boner Splinters, along with Enhanced Bone Splinters. With some luck, this should generate even more max essence for us. We then pick up some damage along with Hewed Flesh to spawn corpses. After that, we want Blood Mist, along with Enhanced and Ghastly Blood Mist. This one is just lovely if you want to do some pit runs. Seeing as you can, then place a corpse wherever the fuck you want and use corpse tendrils to pull them in. Bone Prison sorts out Vulnerable for us via Enhanced Bone Prison, and Ghastly Bone Prison generates a buttload of max essence for us. The more enemies we trap, the more essence and in turn, big damn we get. After that, we go for some additional damage and Decrepify. Now since we have the Blood Moon Breeches, which has curse ranks on them, you don't need to pick up points here if you're not pushing the pit. Seeing as we're mainly rocking it for horrid Decrepify and blowing up low-life enemies. It's up to you, my dog. We then head on over to pick up the massively important Corpse Tendrils along with Blighted Corpse Tendril to spawn Blood Orbs. We'll use this in the Perragons for up to 50% big damn. This is where you find Bone Prison, and it's important to understand how this works. You know by now that it scales via max essence, Enhanced Bone Spirit reduces the cooldown by 7 seconds, and Dreadful Bone Spirit helps us out with the essence regeneration. In the Boner passives, we find Serration, helping us out with crit chance, along with some damage multiplier, along with rapid ossification. Previously, this was just massively bugged, and now it's merely somewhat bugged. This is how we reset the remaining cooldown on Boner Spirit though, along with all of our other Boner skills. After that, we pick up some crit, damage reduction, and boost our Sacrifice bonuses yet again. This is also where you have Boner Storm, allowing us to not fucking die El Mao. And finally, Ossified Essence. 0.5% more damage per essence is just fucking insanity. This is quite possibly the best key passive in the game right now, and seeing Blizzard is on a key passive nerfing spree, expect this to be deleted soon. Well damn, skill tree complete. Before we head on over to the Perragons, let's just check out some tips and tricks in case your gear is dog shit, you have a single-digit IQ, or you're a gigachad that actually enjoys my videos. Starting us off, this is my shit-smearing Necro. When it comes to the essence on kill, killing off your own Bone Prison by replacing it is what gains the essence back. Having 8 on my gear currently, I get 50 essence per Boner Prison, and purchasing essence on kill gear is cheap currently, so you can definitely grab some GA ones if you want. On top of that, tempering Macabre skills restores primary resource, and masterworking that shit should sort out the rest of your essence region. But we got yet another tool up our arse anal. As you know, we must get 275 max essence for the build to work. While this may seem daunting to the shit newbie, it's not a problem if you watch this guide. Because we gain max essence from Bone Prison, we gain it from the boots, and there is yet another way of doing it. In the Book of the Dead, we can grab both 30 essence and regeneration in the Shadow Mages. This can help you out if you're shit. Heck, it's even possible to use an offhand instead of a two-hander and grab max essence on it. But all of these options are obviously DPS losses. And for final tip, how much crit chance you have depends on your max essence as well via Serration. So if it's shit, then you may need to grab 1 or 2 crit chance rolls on your gear. Well damn, it's already Perragon o'clock, And you know it, my man or woman. Let's check it out. Starting us off, we have Gravekeeper for the additional damage and int boosting. We then head on over to Bonegraft for the max essence and big dam, along with picking up yet some more max essence and essence on kill. We then socket exploit for big dam and instantly fuck off over to Bloodbath. 70% damage bonus? Yeah, that's balanced. Here we socket essence for massive damage and head on over to Blood begets Blood. This node right here is why we wanted to spawn blood orbs via our corpse tendrils, as it can grant us 50% big dam. We then pick up Amplify for the damage. As 5th board, you need to head on over to the Flesh Eater board and socket Corporeal, real hecking good for the multiplicative damage. And finally, the Scent of Death board. Here, we socket Dominate, boosting our damage yet again. Well, damn son, Perragons complete. Let's go get hecking good, shall we? Damn right. The rotation here is smooth as hell. Typically, you go in via Blood Mist, drop a few corpses, and pull all enemies in via corpse tendrils. When you've done that, you'll drop a Decrepify on their sorry asses and start the damage rotation. Here, you're just varying between Boner Prison and Boner Spirit. You first trap some dummies via your Bone Prison, followed by blasting them with a Boner Spirit. After that, you simply drop a Boner Prison on them again and keep rotating. Blasting down enemies via Boner Spirit also resets your Boner Storm with ease, and you'll then just simply keep popping it to keep it up. Other than that, though, you just blast, man, and have some goddamn fun doing it. You should easily see billions of damage hits, even with suboptimal gear. Mr. King Pig in the footage here is obviously decked the fuck out, but seeing as you can hit for 1 billion in just leveling gear, you'll be fine with whatever you have. When it comes to blasting down hordes, the main difference is that it's less of a setup build and just more blasting. You'll then prioritize Boner Prisons and Spirits beyond everything else, and just focus on maximizing your either. Alright, that's all for this one. Go check out the creators, and hell, maybe consider becoming a member. It won't hurt anyone, except your economy, of course, Lamau. Drop a few subs here and there, and I'll see you in the next one, Kings.